Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie. If you are new on this channel we talk about everything lifestyle, from health, wellness, fitness, mom life, hair care, you name it, we talk about it all on this channel. So if that is something you want to see more of, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And for those of you who are returning to this channel, thank you so much. This channel would not be possible without you. So I just want to say thank you. Make sure you like this channel, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, you guys, so that you don't miss anything that I post. Now, I know I've been a little MIA the last couple weeks, you guys. I've been having issues with my phone, but now it's fixed and we're here and life is good. Okay, let's get right into it. And on we'll go. So today on this video, I want to talk about self-care. Okay, what is self-care? Self-care is taking an active role in protecting your well-being and your happiness in a particular way, in moments of like stress or sadness, anxiety, you name it. That's what self-care is. And today I'm going to tell you guys ways that you can make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So I have 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8 tips that I can share with you. I'm laughing because I know myself, I get carried away, and you guys know me too. But I think I'm going to share with you guys like maybe 7 or 8 tips on how to self-care. I'm going to start with number 1, be authentic. The reason I'm saying number 1 is be authentic is because I feel like right off the jump, how we care for ourselves is how we project ourselves into the world. The way we carry ourselves, the way we speak, who we truly are is our number 1 way of self-care. Because in this day and age, with so much going on and so much things that we're seeing and hearing, sometimes we're not authentic. Sometimes we say things or do things because that's what we think everyone else wants to hear. Like, for example, you go up to somebody and you're like, hey, how are you doing? What is our first response? Good, thanks. How are you? I don't know. We just do that. It's just like a figure of speech now. Nobody actually is mindful of what they're saying. Like, if somebody asks you, hey, how are you? And you're not good, promise me that you're going to be like, you know what, actually, today I'm not doing the greatest. Today I'm a little stressed out. Today I'm this. Like, be authentic, be honest, speak your truth, okay? I cannot stress this enough, you guys. So many of us are doing things and saying things that are not us because of how the world wants us to be. Be authentic. Say what you really mean. Do what you really feel. Act how you really are. Okay, you guys? And those who love you are going to stick around to see more of that. And those who don't like the real you, well, guess what? It's kind of a good thing if they get lost, because you don't want fake people around you. So be authentic. Number 2 for self-care, disconnect. Okay, this can mean so many things. Maybe you watch too much TV, you know, try to cut that down, or like go a couple of days without watching TV. Social media, okay? This day and age, we are all on social media. Everyone's posting, everyone's scrolling, everyone is watching something. So sometimes we need to just take a step back and disconnect. That can look so different for different people. For me, it's not feasible to disconnect because I actually need social media. That's where I work. That's how I run my business. So it would not make sense for me to disconnect. But there are small things that you can do, like set timers for when you're going on and, you know, make it a purposeful time when you are using your social media, when you are on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is that you're using. Make sure that it is purposeful. Make sure that you're intentional and you're not just aimlessly scrolling for hours. You know, disconnect in terms of like, if you need to deactivate your account for a couple of days or a couple weeks or a month for you to just recuperate and get yourself together, gather your thoughts, gather your life, then absolutely do it, okay? Some people even like go on there and block and delete people. Yes, I said block and delete. I'm not joking. I'm not playing with you guys. Some people do not need to be on your newsfeed. Some people, for example, if you're scrolling and there's that one person who's always negative Nancy, why? Why are you so negative? Why do you need a negative person on your timeline? Get rid of them, you guys. Well, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm saying this is what I do. I would go and unfollow certain accounts that I just feel like at this season of my life, they, you know, whatever they're posting doesn't resonate with me. And sometimes, for example, if you have family members that, you know, obviously you love them, you adore them, but you don't necessarily want to see their posts, you can mute people. You don't have to go and unfollow or block or delete people. You can just mute them so that you're not seeing their posts show up on your timeline, you guys. We are so flooded with so much all the time from different people that sometimes I feel like we lose who we are in everything that we are consuming, everything that we are seeing every single day. So just making sure that you really take the time to go through your social media, you know, get rid of things that no longer serve you, follow accounts that are, you know, aligned with your thoughts and your actions and the things that you want to see more of and who you are trying to be or who you are. Make sure you're following accounts that resonate with you and disconnect yourself from the ones that do not. Number 3, clean. Yes, you heard that right, clean. You guys, having a clean space is so essential for your well-being. When you have clutter and mess, even if you're someone who's like, oh, it doesn't bother me, there's just that part of your brain. There's like a small part of your brain that like is like, you know, screaming for help. When you have a clean space, you can think clearly, you feel good, and when you feel good, you do good, and when you do good, you feel good. Like, it's just a cycle of amazing feelings, okay? Having a clean space, like for example, you get up first thing in the morning, you make your bed, okay? I'm preaching to the choir by saying this. When you're looking through your closet and you try something, you're like, no, this is not what I don't want to wear. Make sure you put it back in the hanger and put it back in the closet. Having a clean space, you guys, as soon as you leave your room and you go about your day doing whatever, when you come back at the end of the night to sleep, walking into that room is already going to set the tone for how you're going to sleep. You're going to have a peaceful sleep. And when you wake up the next day and you repeat and you clean your space, it's setting the tone for how you're going to carry out the rest of your day. Okay, you guys? What you do in your home, how you keep your home is really, I don't want to say it's a reflection of who you are, but I feel like it's a reflection of what's inside. When your outside is chaotic and messy and you know, disorganized, I feel like internally, like even if you're not going to admit it, internally deep down somewhere, it's also chaotic and disorganized and stressful. So taking care of your outside will really, really change your inside significantly. I promise you. This is something that I incorporated into my life, really just designated days and times to doing certain things around my house. And I don't know if you can tell, but my skin is glowing because I'm happier, okay? So self-care equals having clean space. Number 5, eat good food. Okay, you guys, your body is a temple. How you treat your body is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. If you are taking pride in how you are fueling yourself and the things that you're putting into your body, if you are good to your body is going to be good to you. Okay, you guys? And I just feel like food is an expression of love, okay? Not just to ourselves, but to others also, right? Like when you take the time to prepare a nice, delicious meal for your family, that to me is an expression of I love you guys, I care about you guys, and I want you to have amazing food, you know? And I feel like it's also a nice way for you to just like decompress from the entire day, because we're always on the go from the minute we wake up. So I feel like take the time to really just like you know, take pride in what you're making and what you're putting in your body, and sit down and actually enjoy your meal. You know what I mean? Use it to fuel your soul, and, you know, invite somebody over for dinner, invite a family member over, invite your, you know, your man or your woman over, make them a delicious meal, you know, cook for your children, and not just like, okay, here, dinner, okay, eat, but like really prepare it, you know, put it on the table. Sit down, talk, laugh, love. I don't know. This is how I feel about food. And obviously, it's good for your body. Whatever you're putting into your body is going to speak volume. A lot of us in this day and age, we're on the go all the time. You could quickly just go through a drive-thru and grab a burger and call it a day. But eventually, how you're treating your body now, it's going to show a couple years down the road. Yes, you guys, so with food, proper nutrition, you know, just being mindful of what we're consuming, it's really going to reward us, okay? How you take care of your body is how your body is going to take care of you. You give your body the proper nutrients, it's going to give you amazing energy, and, you know, you're going to just be a more productive person overall. Number 6, exercise. Now, you guys knew I wasn't going to leave this one out because I'm so passionate about it. Okay? You guys, you can't knock it until you try it. Let me tell you, exercise is the deciding factor between your quality of life, okay, between living to be 100 years old, basically dragging yourself to 100, or walking yourself to 100. That's what's going to decide that for you, is exercise. Daily exercise, you guys. If you are not working it, you are going to lose it, okay? If you are not moving your legs every single day, you are, you know, as you get older, your bones, everything's gonna ache, everything's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt to walk, it's gonna hurt to move. Your hip is gonna, you know, there are people who are getting hip replacements at like 50 years old. Like, bro, that is so young to me. No one should be getting a hip replacement at 50 years old if you're walking all the time and taking care of your body. But then again, I don't know why people are getting, like, there's different deciding factors. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is how you live your life now is going to affect how you live your life when you're old. If you're not exercising and taking care of yourself while you're young, when you're an old person and you can't do that anymore, and people have to assist you in everything, even using the toilet, you guys, you're gonna wish you moved your body while you still could, okay? Don't take your body for granted, you guys, especially when you are able-bodied. Like, I don't wanna preach to you, but just know that exercise is important. You don't have to be doing any heavy, crazy lifting and jumping and like nothing like that. If you dedicate yourself to walking 30 to 40 to an hour every single day, that's going to make a huge difference, you guys. So making sure you're exercising, that is going to really, you know, I feel like that is the ultimate self-care. Like, you're like, I love my body so much, I want to be strong and healthy for the rest of my life, so I'm gonna move it. Okay, it's not because you hate it, it's because you love it. That is self-care. You guys, there are so many benefits to exercising, okay? Like, for example, it just makes you more productive. You have more energy, you have better sleep, you guys. You're a happier person, you're less stressed, you guys. Like, it actually builds resistance to stress for you. You're a happier person overall. Who doesn't want to be happier? I mean, honestly, people are always like, how are you so happy all the time? When I wake up, the first thing that I do is I take care of myself. I get my exercise in for 20 to 30 minutes, you guys. I feel amazing, and then I go out into the world, and I'm just a nicer person. So when you take care of the front end of your day, the rest of it will fall into place. That's just how it works. Trust me when I say exercise is going to change your entire world, okay? Start with just 10 minutes a day and watch, okay? And then come back to me and tell me how it changed your life, and I won't tell you I told you so, but I will. Okay. Number 7, meditate. Okay, meditation is such an important practice to incorporate into your daily activities, you guys. I saw this quote that said, I think it said, meditate for 30 minutes a day, and if you're too busy to do that, meditate for an hour. I love it. Like, right? Because we're always on the go, you guys. Everyone's so busy. No one has time. But you do need to make time for yourself. That is time for yourself. Time to connect to your higher self. Time for you to really just enjoy being in a quiet, peaceful state where your thoughts are, you know, where you're connecting to your higher thoughts and your higher conscience, and you're able to receive information from, you know, just like a better version of yourself, you guys. A lot of people come up with the most amazing businesses and ideas and just like, that's not all meditation is about, but I'm just really telling you what it can do for you if you actually incorporate it into your life. If you actually sit down and do nothing, because that's essentially what it is. If you actually sit down and do nothing for a good 10 minutes every morning or night, it will change your life significantly. Okay, so I want to tie gratitude into meditation, just because I feel like you can do both at the same time. Like, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is, you know, write in my gratitude journal. I feel like when you learn to be grateful for what you already have, you're telling God and you're telling the universe, thank you for what I have. And that way you're opening the doors for more blessings to come into your life, okay? Grateful hearts always are abundant, okay? Regardless, we always see the good in everything. We always see how blessed we are. We don't see where we're lacking. We're not focusing on lack and limitation. We're focusing on abundance, okay? So learn to be grateful. It will transform your life, I promise. It will make you a happier person, okay? Which is going to make you a better person, and it is just a cycle of awesomeness. Okay, you guys, and my final point, number 8, you guys, do nothing. I mean it. Part of well-being, part of taking care of ourselves, part of self-care is sometimes doing absolutely nothing. In my house, my daughter knows I'm always on the go. We're always on the go. But there are days from morning to night, you guys, we'll just sit, like we'll lay on the couch and we'll like watch a show or do absolutely nothing. Like I won't even cook. We'll like reheat leftovers. I won't even do the dishes or laundry or mop or sweep or anything. Like, legit do nothing. Maybe I'll read, maybe I'll listen to you know, like a podcast or something. I will take it as a self-care day and I'm going to do absolutely nothing. Maybe we'll go get our nails done or whatever. But it is absolutely essential for you to do nothing sometimes. You don't always have to be on the go. You don't always have to be at everyone's call. You don't have to be attentive to every single person in your life. Sometimes you just gotta focus on you and what makes you happy. Sometimes that means just laying on the couch. Sometimes this means, you know, sleeping in an extra 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes that just means turning off your phone and, you know, letting the world know, like, I am unavailable today to everyone else. Today, I am taking care of myself. I am serving myself. I am showing up for myself. I am putting my well-being first. That is not selfish, you guys. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're pouring into yourself first. I hope that this video, you know, brought you some value or insight into your life. I hope that you can take away at least a tip from this on how to care for yourself, you guys. If there is more you want to see of, that was not English. If there's more videos that you guys want to see more of, or if there is a topic that you want to see more of, make sure you comment below what you think I should talk about. What was the takeaway of yours from this video? Please comment below. I would love to, you know, share your insight. I would love to see what stood out for you. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you've watched it to this point, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends if you think that they will also find value in this. It really does help my channel grow. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So I want to say thank you so much. I love you all.